You can just really feel the excitement in the air right now, can't you? Especially if you're a baseball fan.
Definitely.
We're talking about the MLB All Star Week. It's that unique moment when the past, present, and, well, the thrilling future of America's pastime all kind of come together.
And that's exactly what we're diving into today. Our mission really is to give you all the crucial detail of the 2025 MLB All Star Game and the All Star Futures Game.
Which is happening like right now or just finished up?
Exactly, very recently. And we want to do it without, just overloading you with info. We're not just hitting the big names you already know. We're also trying to uncover some surprising facts, maybe introduce you to those future stars you'll definitely want to keep an eye on.
Absolutely. And for this deep dive, we've pulled together insights from recent official MLB announcements, some live coverage of the Futures game, and dug into the host city itself a bit.
Right.
So think of this as your created look at baseball's history, the current action, the future, all converging. We're aiming for those aha moments, what makes these events so special.
Yeah, what's the real story behind the headlines?
Exactly. All right, let's jump right in then. Where do we start?
Let's start with the main event, the crown jewel, the 95th Midsummer Classic. That's the 2025 MLB All Star Game. It's officially set for Tuesday, July 15th, 2025.
Okay, July 15th. And the host city.
Atlanta, Georgia. They're rolling out the red carpet at Truist Park.
Ah, Truist Park. And, it's not Atlanta's first time doing this, is it?
No, no, no. This is actually the third time the city's hosted the Midsummer Classic. Shows a real legacy there.
Right. I remember reading about the previous ones. 1972, that was at Atlanta Stadium.
That's the one. And Hank Aaron hit that big two-run homer to help the NL win. Quite a moment.
A huge moment. And then 2000 was at Turner Field, right?
Yep, Turner Field. And Derek Jeter nabbed the MVP honors that year. Another legend leaving his mark in Atlanta.
So it's interesting there again. What's the official reason? I saw Commissioner Manfred's statement.
He did. He commended the Braves, called them a model of success on and off the field. And that phrase, on and off the field, I think that's key.
Okay, unpack that a little. What does that signal to you? Is it just winning games or is it more?
Well, it's definitely more now, I think. It signals a shift, maybe. It's not just about, having a big stadium. It's about the whole package. The fan experience, the synergy between the team, the ballpark, the surrounding area, like the Battery Atlanta. That seems to be what MLB is really looking for.
That makes sense. So thinking about the Braves' recent success, like winning the World Series in 2020, how much does that play into it versus, say, the infrastructure, like the battery? Is it 50-50?
It's hard to put a number on it, but it's definitely a blend. The complete package is, I think, increasingly vital. The Braves themselves are obviously thrilled. Their chairman, Terry McGlurk, he really emphasized Atlanta's track record. He said, time and time again, Atlanta has proven to be a world-class destination for the most exciting entertainment and sporting events.
So they're leaning into that reputation.
Exactly. And he specifically highlighted the chance for fans to experience Truist Park and the Battery Atlanta. It's not just a ballpark anymore, right? It's this whole entertainment district.
Yeah, it really blurs the lines between just going to a game and having a whole or weekend out.
Precisely. And it ties into the Braves' momentum. Truist Park only opened in 2017.
Right, relatively new.
And then, boom, 2021 World Series champs, celebrating with that massive rally right there at the park. It creates this real energy.
I remember CC Sabathia, he's a special assistant to the commissioner now, right?
Yeah.
He commented on that, saying the Braves are kind of leading the way in baseball culture, embracing Atlanta's music, the food scene. It sounds like a whole cultural hug.
It absolutely does. And MLB notices that stuff. It's part of the off-the-field success Manfred mentioned.
Okay, and just ahead quickly, this isn't the only future game location announced.
No, they plan these things out. 2024 next year is Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas.
Okay, Rogers Park.
And then 2026 is a big one, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. That ties into the 250th anniversary of American independence.
Ah, that makes sense. A historical tie-in. Cool.
Yeah, so there's definitely a long-term vision with these selections.
Okay, so that's the main covered, but, a deep dive like this wouldn't be complete without looking at the next generation, the future stars.
Absolutely. Which brings us perfectly to the 26th annual MLB All Star.
Futures game, what's its main purpose, really?
It's pretty straightforward. It's the key showcase for baseball's absolute top prospects, the guys you'll be seeing in the main All-Star game in a few years, hopefully.
And this is also happening in Atlanta, right? Same week, same place.
Exactly. It's either underway or just finished up right there at Truist Park. It was live on MLB Network, MLB.com, so accessible for fans to see these young guys.
Now I was looking at the rosters, and something really jumped out. The sheer concentration of talent. Is that normal?
It's pretty remarkable this year. Of the 50 players on the rosters, 33 are on MLB Pipeline's top 100 prospects list.
33 out of 100 in one game.
Yeah. And get this, 8 of the top 19 prospects overall.
Wow. What is that? I mean, what does that tell us about the state of prospect development, maybe?
That's a great question. It's an incredible density. Might suggest, that talent identification and development are getting really good or concentrated at the very top, or perhaps it's just a particularly strong class coming through right now. Either way, it shows the pipeline is loaded.
It's like a shot of the league's future health.
Kinda, yeah, a real-time stock market for baseball talent, like you said. You get that early look.
So, who are some of the names we saw? Let's talk American League first.
Okay, AL side, you had Max Clark, outfielder from the Tigers, Braden Montgomery, White Sox outfielder, Joe Stinkson Garcia from the Red Sox, also in the outfield.
Okay. Any other positions?
Yeah, Harry Ford from the Mariners, Shosu Patino, a slugger from the Tigers, was the DH, the designated hitter.
Gotcha. And the pitcher.
Their starter was Parker Messick, a lefty from the Guardians, LHP.
All right. And flipping over to the National League.
NL lineup had guys like J.J. Weatherholt from the Cardinals at DH, Connor Griffin, the Pirates' #2 prospect, playing shortstop, big name there.
Griffin. Yeah, heard a lot about him. Who else?
Owen Casey from the Cubs in right field, Charlie Condon from the Rockies at first base, and Jasus Maid, the Brewers' top prospect, playing second.
Made. Okay. And the pitcher for the NL.
Fittingly, it was the Braves' own J.R. Ritchie, a right-handed pitcher, RHP, pitching in his home park for the Futures game.
Nice touch. Now, you mentioned seeing live coverage. What really stood out wasn't just the names, but some of those like batting practice moments. BP, right?
Oh yeah, BP is where you sometimes see the raw tools just pop. And there were some great anecdotes this year.
Like what? Give us an example.
Okay, so take Connor Griffin, the Pirates prospect we mentioned, shortstop.
Yeah.
The report said he was taking these, quote, vicious cuts with immense bat speed and impeccable barrel control, just lighting it up, and apparently drawing praise from basically everyone watching around the cage.
So not just power, but control, too. Impressive for a young guy.
Exactly. And then there was Jesus Maid, the Brewers' top prospect. He's only 18.
18. Wow.
Yeah. And during his BP, Braves legend Chipper Jones and Andrew Jones were watching.
Oh, man. Okay, pressure's on.
Right? And the story goes, after Magine took his second swing, he's a switch hitter. By the way, Chipper and Andrew just looked at each other and nodded silently and approvingly.
Whoa. A silent nod from those two. That's like the ultimate compliment, isn't it?
It really is. Speaks volumes about his raw talent, especially at that age. Just pure recognition from guys who know hitting.
Incredible. Any other BD heroes?
Well, there was Jose Burcheno, the Tiger slugger we mentioned for the ALDH spot.
Yeah, the DH.
He apparently hit some of the farthest balls in the entire BP session. Just massive power. Homered 8 times in his round.
8 times, just launching them.
Pure power, the kind that makes scouts and fans really sit up and take notice.
Okay, but I think my favorite story from BP has to be this bomb challenge thing. What was that about?
Ha, yeah, that was great. Fred McGriff, the crime dog, was acting as the American League hitting coach.
Legend.
Absolute legend. And he told Briseño's group, which also had Sebastian Walcott, Kevin McConaughey, and Harry Ford in it, basically, hit a bomb, you get an extra swing. Little incentive.
Okay, simple challenge. What happened?
They say each went deep shortly after, right on command. Just like that. Called shot, almost.
Man, if only I had Fred McGriff telling me to hit a bomb every time I stepped up, maybe I'd get more than a single.
Tell me about it, though. For most of us, it might be more of a hit it fair challenge.
Probably true.
But that's the difference, right? It shows the skill, obviously, but also that ability to perform under pressure, even a fun kind of pressure. Those moments stick with you.
Yeah, it's the stuff legends are made of almost, responding on command like that.
Exactly.
So if we kind of zoom out and pull this together, this 2025 All-Star Week, it really feels like this perfect intersection, doesn't it?
It really does.
You've got the rich history, like with Aaron and Jeter in Atlanta before. You've got the current excitement, the established stars in the main game. And then this thrilling glimpse into the future with the Futures game.
All happening in one place, centered in Atlanta this time. It's a fantastic way to appreciate the whole spectrum of the sport.
And understanding these different layers, these elements, it really gives you a richer appreciation for baseball, doesn't it? You see how it evolves.
Absolutely. You see the roots, you see the present glory, and you see the seedlings of tomorrow's stars all blooming in one sort of concentrated week. It's a pretty unique fusion.
It really makes you think, though. We talked about Atlanta being a model, the community impact. So what does it really mean for a city to host a huge event like the All-Star Game? Beyond just the money and the fans for a few days, what's the lasting impact?
That's a great question to ponder, the legacy aspect.
And maybe how directly will we just talked about, the guys in the Futures game today, how will they actually shape the All-Star rosters we see in, say, 2028, 2030?
Yeah, connecting today's prospects to tomorrow's stars. That's the fun part to watch unfold. something for everyone to think about as these young careers develop.